want to see how to do some basic integrations, here is the integration help video part 1. So somebody suggested you write this as the integral of e to the what power? dx? Aha, negative 3x. Good. So u is equal to negative 3x dx, or negative 3x. So what is the antiderivative or derivative of d of u? Negative 3 dx. So what do we need to go backwards? I need a negative 3, so what do I pull out? Negative 1/3. So the technique is negative 1/3, antiderivative of e to the u du, and what's the antiderivative of e to the u? Negative 1/3 e to the u, which is negative 3x plus c. So there's your answer for that. And every time I go over these reviews, some student says, well, I just kind of look at this and I say, once it's to the e to the negative x, negative 3x, I just look at it and say, well, u is negative 3x, I'm going to need a negative 1/3, and I know it's e to the u du, I can just write it negative 1/3 e to the negative 3x plus c. Is that okay? Do I have to write the u and du? And my answer is no. That's like the level I'd like you to be at, is to look at this and say negative 1/3 e to the u plus and be done. If you're kind of at a level 2 understanding of integration, you kind of got to go through all of these levels. Let's go to the next one. You have 1 over 3 plus x. So what is that antiderivative? Well, if u was 3 plus x, what's du? dx. So you have dx. So this is really du over u. And what's the antiderivative of du over u? Natural log of u. So how many have that one? Natural log of 3 plus x. There you go. Again, you can look at that and you can see it. Well, that sort of works for this next one, except u is 5 plus x squared. What's the derivative of 5 plus x squared? 2x. So what do I have to pull out in front? A 1/2. Now, this is du over u. What's the antiderivative of du over u? Natural log of u. So there we go. 1/2 natural log of 5 plus x squared. Then we come to this one, 1 over 5 plus x squared. Just that x not being there, does that make it easier or harder for us? A lot harder. What are you going to use for a technique? Anybody remember? Yeah, which one? One of the trigs. Nice, Max. Arctangent. We're going to let a be equal to the square root of 5, u be equal to x. So this is going to be dx over a squared plus u squared. And do you remember what the antiderivative of that is? Antiderivative of a squared is going to be 1 over a arctan of u over a plus c. So we can just replace that a with what? Square root of 5, and this is going to be x over square root of 5. So there is a nice review of using u substitution, natural log, and inverse trig functions for integration help. Stay tuned. Why don't you watch integration 2 for the next one.